in a minute or two from now, since it's coming back to my house, so okay. I was trying to say I was gonna start the stream with me at this point, at the Skyrim store. I was going home, drop off, the Dawn Baker, mostly because since I'm now killing 2 souls right now, I don't need a Dawn Baker. However, as I'm coming home, I know that the giant had somehow made his home at my home, another one. Because apparently the giant love coming to my house for some reason. Despite me killing several dozens of them at this point. So, bonkers in my mind, why did he come back to my house? Of all places. Why the place that you guys are getting slaughtered at? And sorry, Tom Baker, I love you, but we need to top you off. Not that I hate you. Oh, wow, I love that sword. However, since I'm holding two new weapons here, coming this grass looking weapon here, I think it's only gonna make sense for me if I drop up, a few stuff that I don't really need, like you, because I see someone told me that that's only useful for that one mission, and afterwards it's no longer needed. It's just slow you down. That was me. And I'm back. I'm not dead. To get your warning. Alright, so what book do we have? Yeah, we're gonna hold on that one. And I'm just gonna top up the three thieves. No, I don't want to be the other one. We're chopping it off. So, hon, if you want to,
honor to you, my Thane.
We might want to do something about the giant.
Honor to you.
Well, now I can't find him anymore. I can heal him. Hey man, you seen where the giant gone? Hey! That's livestock. Motherfucker, you killed my cow! Another ticket. Stop killing my cows. Thanks for the gold, but I don't need more gold. Alright, anyway, I'm just gonna make my way over there, and I did not know that Sanderson was so close to Riften. I thought it would be some far land we had to explore to get to it. Like somewhere near the center of the map, or near Markov or something. I don't know why. I thought it would be there. But I'm not complaining. Because I wasn't really planning on walking all the way over there.
Staying safe, I hope?
Well, that depends how you say it. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, that episode was extremely long, and also, sorry about misspelling the title. I want to say Just a Saddle, not Just Saddle. But this motherfucker made a cameo in that episode. Stealing a dragon soul for me. Well, more like I killed a dragon and he took the soul away from him before I took it. Not that he took my soul, because no one gonna take my soul. You had to kill me before you want my soul, and no one could kill me. Please don't get and well, that could have many times I died by accident. Just pretend don't know what happened.
I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
I don't know why, but for some reason every time I hear you, you just sound like you're going to cry.
Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum. Indirectly, the Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret.
Just like the Demons Guild.
The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre. She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel. Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment.
And how you pay that?
You're closer to understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high.
So there.
Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues. Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves?
Well, mine not
Like
really.
a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us.
So I need to ask her, hey, can you make it a little easier for me to do some stuff? I like to assassinate people without them knowing I'm there, and I know I'm not. They quickly find out that I broken the law, especially when I'm pickpocketing a man who's sleeping.
Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer? Does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though.
No.
From the moment you were struck with my poisoned arrow at Snowvale Sanctum, my path changed its course. Perhaps I couldn't bring Mercer back alive, but together we were able to clear my name and to put Gallus's memory to rest. I'd always intended Mercer's fate to ultimately be decided by the Guild, and it seems they've spoken.
To kill?
It's my hope that you will, yes. This way, please.
I think we can trust Carlia. Let's see what she's on about.
And don't worry, I have 2 weapons on my side. I have an axe, 2 swords. Don't ask why I'm holding 2 swords. One of which was his. But not being I used his sword to kill him.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest. I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
Yeah. Back away, please. Any room.
This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don the Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Once again, I like you. I like that guy. Honest but funny. But cool. Oh, 2 versus. And do we increase? Yep. Yep, I'm taking it. I also like that too. Oh yeah, it knows the shit. That's not good. Oh, I should have talked some old stuff off then. Yeah, we might have a problem. Listen, we need to get this quick
You
because.
hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's trouble?
Do you really need me with everything? Fine.
You.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready for the oath.
Okay, I like the mask.
You appear ready for the oath.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still
Proceed
out there.
down the hall to the
Let's
gate
get this
when
show
you're
on the
ready.
road. Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Listen, I wasn't aware that you can only carry so much.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Okay, can we put this in a box or something?
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
What's up?
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups sorted. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
How many?
Aye.
Look,
There's always a
I'm
catch.
I'm gonna live
But at
among
this
the
point, I
dragons,
suppose there isn't much to lose.
Talos,
If it means
the
the end of
wolves.
Mercer Frey, you can count
Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
So why not?
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Time's wasted, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road. I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Yes, we will. I took me a box.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Okay, can we talk? I might hold that one. So I can actually run out of here and actually go to my house and something off.
Time's wasted, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until the conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
That's it?
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without two keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
My.
Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer.
Yes,
The leadership of the Guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader
So I'll
of the
become a
Thieves'
new
Guild.
Thieves Guild.
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles.
Yeah, it's like, I think you'll be a better leader.
I'm good at what I do. Maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
That's why I think you're a good fit.
Ha! Spoken like the leader of the Thieves' Guild. Just don't lose yourself in the role. We have a bit of an errand to run before
Oh,
your
I mean,
coronation.
I was gonna ask him to do it.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carlia. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way. Aye, and some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us. Until next we meet, lad.
Yeah, I have to wield this. Yeah, I'm gonna need to wield this till I'm able to see cut all my stuff. I mean, I like the look of the Nightingale armor. I mean, it's freaking awesome. Though I will miss the inventory space on, you know, the D Guild's outfits. Right. Go home. Drop off what I don't need. Okay, so I was half right. See, I told you, it'd be something, you know, up no, you know, center on the map.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Of course.
What are we running short of?
Hey, Pa. Welcome back. Let's play a game.
Long life to you, Tay.
Sorry, son. I got top of some stuff.
Honor to you, my Tay.
Actually, maybe I can put on the swimsuit like that. I got down here. So I will get that armor back. Alright, what could we, like, put down for the moment? You know what? I think that's good enough now. If I had to, I can use the mask and give me. I do know the mask gave me. Muhammad. Yeah, 20 more points. So if I had to, I can wield this if I need to. And that's these. And now me to clean some more items. But anyway, time for us to get revenge. Email, I pick you. Oh, yes, he is. And that's why we all love him. Love about seeing go off. You don't even know if he's on your side or not. But you make sure you laugh. That's for certain. Seventh dragon. That's the long way down.
This is a surprise.
Denied. Yeah, maybe I should jump on the axe. I mean, despite being the strongest weapon I have at the moment, I mean, I have 2 swords. I like these new weapons. Trying for a door. Somewhere. Oh. Never mind. Now we gotta make my way over again. Lovely. You know what? I thought I can go do this without losing my magic and just go one hand against all of you. But you know what? Alright, you wanna play this? We can play. And I love to play. We're gonna play this fun game. And trust me, I will win. When I get back up there, that man's gonna be dead. He will, by the time he gets to me, that man will be too much dead. So you can ask all you want. You don't even get one hit on me before you're dead. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna weaken him to the point where he finally gets to me. That's the motherfucker. I wasn't hoping to fight a dragon now. Never mind. You're not in the same water. I was hoping that'd do something. You know, I wish I would have been able to actually self-kill them, but fine. Works for me.
I knew I'd find you.
Ah, so you're the chief. That does not mean that you get one hit. Definitely not the only one here. I thought there would be, yeah, I figured out you were gonna solve from the mechanical being. You know what? Forget it. You guys can come and chase after me all you want. Just see as you don't go after me through this elbow. Alright, in case something bad happens. Go save the game. Okay, no one might have said after we did the dialogue.
Mercer's been here. I hope we're not too late. Brynjolf and I are doing what Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
Think, buddy? And they can follow me.
Wait a second. What's that? It's Mercer. Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass. Damn it, there's no way through.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass, and we'll be ready for him. Let's keep moving.
Don't. It's about the needs down though. But yeah, cool. There we go. Found Museum.
Look at the size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
Can't say that I have. Imagine the riches hidden within these walls.
No mercy. Give up. That's what happens when you cross the guild.
Where'd you come from?
Die.
Shadows, take you!
I am the best.
I keep forgetting that I have less health and armor. No, I want to use the mage because I can get some souls out on them.
I heard something. Finally! Let's end this! I hardly felt a thing.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be
I
surprised
just
if he's
as soon
left
died
a few
before I let
surprises
Mercer get
first.
his gems.
Keep us
The eyes
quiet
would go a
as you
long
can.
way in helping get the
farmer
guild back
may
on
be
its feet.
blind, but they can still
Until next
hear
we meet,
us.
lad.
It's Mercer. Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass. Damn it, there's no way through.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass. We'll be ready for it. Let's keep moving.
Don't worry, we get to him soon.
Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
Can't say that I have.
Guys.
Mercer's here. I can feel it.
Thank you. Yeah, I know, you gotta watch the little traps. A way to open the door somewhere.
Who's there?
Come on, there gotta be some way to get past this area. Guys, only get that close to me. I mean, yeah, does it shut the door one? Let's see. Alright, so I gotta get the focus right. Now let's see. Oh, sad, no, there's more. Yeah, probably more health. Just taking here. Just taking. No, what, since I might default to the heavy armor.
Darkness consume you!
That's what happens when you cross killed.
Shit, did I take a thermal weapon? Of course he takes everything.
Shore's bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough and very deadly.
We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lad. We're right behind you.
Alright, sneak past it. Okay, that was an awesome looking move right there. Okay, I like this sword now.
I heard something. Just as I was
Look at that. Every hit,
warmed up.
there's no health on it. I think. Why do I keep doing that? I don't want those shields. I have one, but I don't use it for obvious reasons.
No mercy for the weak. Fight like a child.
But I couldn't fucking move.
Give up.
Yeah, that's another thing I hate about stealth. The only thing you can do is a power attack. Do anything else? Okay, thank God we don't want to do this all again. Though I love the game how it does save for some reason. Okay, something the game can be failed, so I can clip that.
I'll give no.
This is where we saw Mercer. We must be getting close.
Yes, indeed.
Stench. This place reeks of Falmer.
This must be their camp.
Just as I was getting warmed up.
I live another day.
Promise a swift but painful end.
Upon a swift but painful end. Alright. Same here.
Even the farmer don't deserve the pain these implements must have inflicted. The dwarves were a cruel race.
Yes, indeed. Never thought this was real, but I seen them. The idols was no elves. The dwarves thought they took from the farmer, but they themselves were fooled. Assassins burned sick by the slaves. The eyes burned into you. I seen them even now. Something escaped through the collapsed home, but he never escaped what he seen. Man would never believe it. You didn't remember the nods you would never see again. I may yet see them again before I die. Fall asleep on the looks of it. Yeah. This is definitely a totem wall. Oh boy. And now about two things to talk. Yeah, we need to increase our health in Matica. We increase inventory space, but even then, we're gonna suffer in everywhere else.
This place reeks of trauma.
Who's there?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna quickly turn the scene on, and the tilt device actually killed him. Well, at least weakened him.
Stench. This place reeks of trauma.
This must be their hive. We'll have to keep silent.
I hate the family. I hate these motherfuckers. They can't just stay dead. Oh, well, what I mean is,
stench. This place reeks of fauna.
This must be their hive. We'll have to keep silent if we want to avoid drawing their attention. Even the farm don't deserve the pain these implements must have inflicted.
I bring death from the shadows.
No mercy for the weak. Hard to tell the pain.
That's...
There's a mass of the farmer in this chamber. We can sneak through or take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Aye. Whatever you want to do, we're with you.
I hear something.
Your fate is sealed.
Uh-oh.
Let's consume you.
They must be beneath the lake.
Guess so.
Burden of death.
My headset. For some reason, once again, I always say this, it seems all of a sudden now, and I really don't want to. Trust it, you don't be thanking me for that.
That's why I'm the best.
No, no, yes, yes. Sure.
Find the tunnel. I will defeat you.
That's why I'm the best.
I live in a day.
You're like a perfect.
Live another day. Certain of it. We must prepare ourselves.
We do this for Gallus and for the Guild.
Keep as quiet as you can. The farmer may be blind, but they can still hear us.
Yes, what we can use against him. You know, see the arrow in him, have a farmer come near to him.
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Run off. Watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjol brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
And it's gonna be you.
What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild. Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
Now you're just assaulting me.
It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your
You want a duel to death? You will have your duel.
Time, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf. It's taken control of you.
I'm sorry, lass. I can't.
I tell you, I'll kill you. One way or another. And the irony is, I killed you with your own sword.
Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Yeah, I'm taking his out. His bow. Anytime I have two nades. Look at us. And they ain't luck arrived just in time.
can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing.
Great.
Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves' Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Love.
Even though Nocturnal doesn't desire worship in the traditional sense, the Twilight Sepulchre propagated a small group of priests. Of course, they never come into direct contact with Nocturnal, but they insisted they had her favor. As part of their duties, the priests created all sorts of baseless rituals and ceremonies, all on Nocturnal's behalf. These priests weren't a threat to the skeleton key, or the conduit to Nocturnal's realm, so they were tolerated. One of their ceremonies involved the Pilgrim's Path, a so-called test of worthiness. If a pilgrim was able to complete the path, it was said that they would live forever in Twilight. What that means is anyone's guess. The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time. The agent of stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible. This agent of strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger. The conduit to Nocturnal's realm, the realm of Evergloam, has been in Skyrim, well, longer than recorded history. The Twilight Sepulchre was constructed around it by Man and Myr in order to shield it from those who would exploit its power. It's through this conduit that we're given Nocturnal's greatest gift, our luck. What she gains in return is a complete mystery.
I feel like I just stopped something. Alright, tell me about your ball. Okay, I like that ball more. Yeah, you know what? I think it might be time for us to, how claim it? Retire this bow. It does all like damage, but I think it's time for us to do.
Sorry, lad. We've got important things to do. We'll speak another time. Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Go. Okay, we're going to teleport back home, teleport Azrael's bow, get the new one. Holy shit, that. Oh, wait, no. Small distance. I was gonna say, I thought. Yeah, for a fact second, I thought we came from that way. I was gonna say, that was a long distance. And pod steps. D gives member was name by this base sold. Come on, come on! And no one falls. But shit, man. Okay, never mind. Permanently increase inventory space. Holy shit! I did not know. I would wait. You motherfucker! I did not want to take everything, stupid idiot. Now I need to go through everything and put everything back. I didn't need to take everything. Why in the hell will I take every fucking thing here? It's way too much. Why the hell do I need to take everything in the goddamn chest? Okay, we're almost there. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my house. I'm gonna top everything off. Then I'll top the key off and we'll hopefully go do, I don't know, something else. I just realized that good thing that the bow might actually weigh the least amount of all my weapons. But I say this right. This is my goddamn house, you stupid idiot. And yes, I keep calling you an idiot for it.
You're home! Did you give me a present?
Sorry, son. AT might be the reason. keeping the mace. I don't care what people say, I'm keeping the goddamn mace. Okay, we don't have a lot of room here. As if we go, let me make sure the crab that. I gotta make sure my pet crab has room. In this case, I need calm. Sad part is, I know that if I wear heavy armor, this is gonna be a nightmare. Actually, then again, if I get to if I get another level upgrade, now I'm gonna wait nothing. You know what? That's yeah, that's gonna be the lesson. The next perk I'm gonna add to my character. That is a good distance away. Please tell me I start seeing these weapons now. Wait. Then I get way down. These dragons just don't give up. Nessie, you wanna help? There's a big fucking dragon here.
This dragon's soul belongs to me.
You motherfucker! Please tell me I didn't piss off the Imperials. Yeah, I know the Midnight Sun playing a lot more often now. Playing the Dragon Souls. Okay, now it's every other dragon. Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be increased to every dragon. Because if it is, we're gonna have a problem. Oh boy. What happened here? Dragon. Always gonna explain it. Hi. How you doing, bud?
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
I am Batman.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
Mercy! Mookie. But, hey, speaking of
I
that...
haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
Slain.
Then, it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
Not alone.
Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key.
Yeah, I will get the girls will be unable to do that. Oh.
From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
Well, you're all dead, technically.
The sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck.
So like leprechauns. You're probably not.
Yes, absolutely. Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade. Think about the Guild, about the state it was in when you began. Think about all the little things you might have heard. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits. Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason. I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help? Whatever is affecting the Nightingale Sentinels is starting to affect me too. As I get closer to the Ebonmere, I begin to feel myself slipping away. Even right this moment, I feel strange, when I don't think I should be feeling anything at all. With the Ebonmere closed, and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I fear they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose or their original identities. My spirit didn't manifest itself in the sepulchre immediately, so fortunately I wasn't present when the Ebonmere was sealed. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning, slowly draining away. Good luck, Nightingale.
Well, thank you.
Does someone... Mortal fool! No one hides from the dead! No one hides from the dead.
Please tell me there's a book somewhere around here. Yeah, I took the book. Fan naked axe. Be
I sense a presence.
There we go. Avoid light, stay in the dark. What about this one? Number 3. What does he want? Yeah, then we waited again. I'm getting a lot of things, but now let's see. Yeah, take things away from her. See what happens. trying to think of what he wants. See this as molds. Alright, I'm gonna give myself till 17 to figure this out. I really want to see if I can figure it out. I say it's blood. The darkness. Okay, to be honest, it was by mistake, but I found. No, I did not look that far up. That was just by mistake that I found out. Hang on. Pissed. It sounds like it's saying Why doesn't it want to... What is part of the tile? This is part of the tile. Oh yeah, but with this, you only got lock picking off. Fine, but you actually don't. You don't have one way as you give this away. You can actually hold on this as long as you want. So I'm taking that. So this was the one way. Maybe it means they'll come to this room, or if one does come here, not to bring up the puzzle here. You know what? I think that's just part of the puzzle. If you go that way, you'll be trapped. I think the final word was, you don't hesitate. Alright. Huh.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek.
Somehow you have to one.
What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement.
Oh, lovely.
Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward.
Oops.
The prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born.
You know how to me
The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance.
Ah, so you gotta pick one.
If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it.
And you?
The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known.
Yeah, well, thieves get police.
Brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do.
Alright, tell me.
The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, This agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time.
That sounds interesting. What about
The
stealth?
agent of stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible.
Impressive.
This agent of strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger.
Make try scythe.
Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
Carlisle?
Alice! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale.
Said I didn't know which one I'd chosen. Okay, no one. Sir, at least that. I mean, either one sound good to me.
Your fears would have come true. He honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlisle.
Well, job's done. And now I can return. I get the feeling every time I see that, that's a warning saying that there's gonna be a dragon, and you kill the dragon, we're not gonna take it from you. And speaking of the back bays, once I had the fur hood at my back, we're going to take down the back bays. I don't know why, I just don't like them.
If you need pickpocket training, just let me know. Come back and see me.
Good to see you again, friend.
Pickpocket training.
Oh, Finn.
It's good to see you in one piece, lad. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key? That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline.
Now it's
But enough
otherwise.
of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend. I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure the coin keeps flowing, and no one skims. If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex have more than their fair share to give out.
So it's always
Either
time.
way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years. Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I like talking to you.
Sapphire.
Well, hey there. What
Do
can
anything
Sapphire do
for
for
you?
you?
Or more
I
to the
hope we
point,
bump into each other again.
to you. If you want to be a master
The
pickpocket,
only
I
one
love-
who's foolish enough to name himself
I can
after his
get
bedroom.
Yeah, you need something?
Don't know what
I'm
you're
sure
missing.
we'll speak again.
No, but I know that you're going to turn up missing if you keep up this kind of talk.
I know how someone talking and he like.
Sure, we can talk a minute.
Hey, hey, she's mine.
I'm sure we'll speak again.
Okay, that's what it sounds like. Sorry, man.
Hi. If you need pickpocket training, just let me know.
Want to talk? Go ahead.
Yes?
Just let me know.
Hmm? Keep to the shadow.
I'm looking for the guy who teaches me about how to be a good archer. Maybe I accidentally killed him. No, I just can't. Oh, wait, never mind.
If you need marksman training, I'll show you what I know.
Alright, yo.
If you ever need more practice with
Yo, expensive. Yeah, and also close the goddamn door.
Need something?
No, wait. And then we talked to the guildman, members of the guild, see how they're doing.
Got lots of jobs available. Looking for work. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. By the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime. Can I give you a little tip? Take every job you can get, or else you'll end up a beggar.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Friendly advice.
You can offer, but I may not buy.
Why don't you just formally join up?
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me. I haven't seen so much celebrating in years. Mercer is dead. We have a new guildmaster.
I am the guildmaster.
Finally looking up. I only hope we can restore the guild to its former glory after all the damage that's been done. Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again. Aye.
Okay.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me? Hey, where do you think you're going? We have work to do.
Yeah, I don't feel like working.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
But I told him. Hey, I like the guy. He convinced me to join a. That's one way. He convinced me to join the Deeds Guild, even though I'm not good at stealth. That tells you a lot about him. I like the guy. Alright, let's get out of here.
Yes?
You know what? We didn't deserve to killing 2 people. We won't kill ourselves with vampire, and we won't kill ourselves. A bad orc singer. Okay, is he just watching me now? Just saying, kill a dragon for me. Kill one. So I can take over and you will be nothing more porn. One. No, no, no!
Is the line for my next performance starting already? Come on, don't be shy. Plenty of room for everyone. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want him singing. I want him singing a song about death. I didn't know this would be the vampire one. I mean, not the vampire. I thought the vampire was here. Come on.
Is the line for my next performance starting already? Come on, don't be shy. Plenty of room for everyone. All right. How about this? Shadows creep, and phantoms leap. A man's he's got scared, and the demons dared to, visit upon him all which they feared. Brilliant, I know. It's a gift. I'm in the mood to sing. What about...
Sorry, man. Don't worry, I'll bring him back to life. I know no one is doing anything. No. No one killed that. I just murdered a orc in a hotel. If someone was lost the whole time, like, I'm not gonna build that one. In my new outfit, I finally given feel to all stands in my way now. Alright, kill the last one, both back, and probably end the stream there.
your hands to yourself. You're not supposed to be in here.
Yeah. No, I can sing myself.
Well now, what have we here? A lost little
Or I'll
lamb.
call the guards. You should have listened. Guards, help!
Ah, so the Brotherhood has come for old Hearn, has
Close
it?
enough.
Well then, let us meet as equals.
Never should have come out.
That's it as a kid. A battle for the ages. Assassin versus vampire. Assassins win. Though I will admit, this is the first time I heard a vampire come for backup. You know, I know how I'm just automatically just killing people ease. All of a sudden now. I became a badass all of a sudden. After fighting the farmer, it trained me. That goddamn door, that's a terrifying fucking door. And I'm so sorry if I cuss a lot. But sometimes you can't control it. Funny enough, I don't usually cuss a lot in real life. Anyway, guys, I'm back. Good news.
We need to talk. Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but, well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Vollenrud. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads,
What can I say? It happened. Will there ever come a... No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. Well done.
I thought vampire
And if you
before.
contracted Sanguinare Vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of. Else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment.
It's not.
Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned. All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual. Well, aren't we the eager one? Sorry to disappoint, but there's nothing. Try me again later. So, you may be the listener, or you may just be a lunatic who's started hearing voices. Either way, Astrid is still your mistress, not the Night Mother.
What?
Happy hunting.
No, I don't know. You know what? We're gonna stop here because I'm saying I gotta think I'm there. Keep going, never stop. Oh, that is a cool look. Oh, I love